What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the FreeMind Creative Group presents the Grinders and Wasted Timers podcast. You got your hosts, me, Kadeem, and co-host Tiny, you know what I mean? And so, hey, the purpose of this podcast and what we're doing here is to bring awareness, to the community, and to help people get information out, like we got a bunch of friends that's entrepreneurs. Tiny's a photographer. I'm a real estate investor. Got a lot of, things going on. And we got a bunch of people that we know, and we want to get that knowledge from them and get it out to you guys, So like that's really the purpose of what this podcast to be about from here on out. And just enjoy. I appreciate everyone who supports and comes out and listen. It will be a big thing. Yeah, I'm excited, man. What about you?
I'm definitely excited. Like you said, we definitely have a lot of pieces out there to the puzzle, and all we got to do is everybody come together, and we can get this thing rolling for sure.
For sure, man. They say, you find your passion and you live life on purpose and on point. It might not always be what you think it look like. You know what I mean? The path, you got to get on that unbeaten path sometime, and things get hard.
Yeah, you definitely can't be scared to take chances, for sure.
For sure. Hey, so we want to introduce, more about who we are, where we come from, you know what I'm saying? And just for the people to understand, a little bit about us if they're going to help come and support and follow us, that I want to at least get them the benefit of them knowing who we are,
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
So go ahead, Tiny, man. Let the people know, where you come from, and growing up and all of that.
Oh, yeah, Tiny. Everybody know me as Tiny where I'm from, Saginaw, Michigan, Buena Vista, to be exact.
Yeah,
grew up there, pretty much stayed there, my whole life until I left it to the Navy, but grew up in BV. Just normal shit. I had a normal life.
Silly dude.
Normal life, nothing different than a lot of people coming from where we from.
Yeah.
Single family or a single mom, me and my sister. Had it rough, but I always knew it was something different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was always gonna be something more. I didn't know what it would be.
It don't look like it. We don't, you know what I mean?
Saying? Still don't know, but I know it's something, and I feel like I'm getting to it now.
Yeah. I love it. I love it, man.
Yeah. So that was the growing up. Like I said, a little rough. Then a little later down the line, I ended up going to the Navy, thinking of changing my life. Which it definitely did. I got a lot out of it.
For sure.
Good benefits or whatever. But yeah, I did my time and got up out of there. I wanted to stay a little bit longer. I was thinking about it, and the way it was panning out, I was just I had to roll with it. It was time for me to go. Obviously, they let me go. So, but ever since then, I've been trying to do focusing, get my mind right, trying to do my own thing.
Yeah,
and it's starting to come together now. I feel like
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. I'm Kadeem, you know what I mean? Me and Tiny known each other since we was about 5, 6 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Growing up in Saginaw, Michigan. We kind of took a little different path growing up. Stayed together every day, but I did some other stuff in the streets and got involved, in that type of lifestyle. Tiny was he was the baller. We got a state championship together. In high school, and you know what I mean, we just continued to grow and live a wonderful life. No, he ain't getting the game.
No, I got in the airball to 3, took right back out.
Yo, hey, this is what we want to bring to y'all, man. This type of interaction and just getting to know us and what we about. So growing up, I had my mom, and wonderful stepfather, who treated me as one of his own and still to this day treats me as one of his own. And I'm super grateful for that, to have them parents. them might as well have been tiny parents too, you know what I'm saying? His mama, his grandma, and that's my mom and my grandma too, you know? And to say the least, like, man, best friends, brothers, you know, and one day it's this one story, man, we always talk about, man. I was on my way home, we was walking up the street, and this dude grabbed a dirt clump and just launched it at me, hit me in the back of my head, but it was a rock. Man, I chased this dude for like a mile. Yo.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Yeah, that's probably like the most memorable, like the most
I remember
memorable
exactly
memory.
how it went down though, because we was playing we was building model cars in the driveway.
Yeah.
And you was sitting down, and I had the rubber cement, and I don't know why I thought it was funny, and I just dropped the glide weapon on your head, and you was chasing me down the street.
Yo, man, life has been crazy. So, you know, yeah, we balled together, and like I said, I did what I did in the streets. Tiny continued to network on other levels in sports and stuff like that. And actually, we got some really close friends from, you know what I mean, us taking those different paths. And now people that we met in different occasions, like, are pretty close friends with us still to this day. He went to the Navy. I went and picked him up from his basic training in Chicago. And the whole ride home, we just chatting it up, and shit, like 3 days later, I joined the Army.
It's time for me to get on, too.
I had to get on, man. Bunch of our friends got indicted. We lost a lot of friends, you know what I mean, to the street life. Rest in peace to all of them. And that's why, like, we on this journey of where we are now of changing our lives and freeing our minds, and learning and being able to create whatever it is we want in life, you know, from networking and just having an open and clear vision on what it is that we want, finding your purpose, and, you know,
the more people you can get, the more people that you can touch, you know what I'm saying, reach doing that, helping them to free their mind or get into that space where they know, where they can start believing in themselves.
Right.
It just make it better for everybody. Like,
yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Two heads better than one.
Exactly.
We need both. Everybody need to be on the same page, or, you know what I'm saying, same mindset. And you can definitely make it work.
For sure. Like, I never thought, I used to tell myself, man, I told him this, man, I just want to be the money behind stuff. I don't ever want my face in nothing, you know what I'm saying? And it was from like what I call 4 pillars and what I study under. And that's like mom, dad, religion, and then culture and state. And that was just one of them things, like, coming up, like, nah, man, I don't, woo. And I'm like, now it's like, yeah, I do. Like, I want to be a brand builder. I want to be out there. I want to be talking to people. I want to be networking and helping people and trying to change lives. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it is for me. Like, I went back and forth. Like, starting out, I was like, I definitely, like, it's time for, you know what I'm saying, people to know who I am.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point where, like, sitting back, like I said, not having nobody else that was around me with the same mindset, and I'm just going through this shit all in my head.
Yeah.
And I started talking myself out of a lot of stuff, and I got to the point where I was like, man, maybe I ain't the one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me sit back, and if somebody else, you know what I'm saying, if somebody else is to come along, then I can help put them in that position. But I was just by myself for the longest, and then it got to the point where I just said, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Like, plenty of situations, you know what I'm saying, throughout life, brought me to that point. Man, once I did that, like, we came back, we linked up. I lost my train of thought, but
like 2 months ago?
Yeah, like 2 months ago now, and it's definitely been working out. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
and now I'm to the point where I'm like, hell yeah, and y'all finna see me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
For
finna
real.
see me.
You gotta hear these stories, man. And we're gonna bring y'all a lot of stories of a lot of people from different realms of life, man. I hate to say it like this, but it's the God honest truth. And like, I know people who done killed people, and if it's army or if it's anything, and I know people who done just had the silver spoon fed to them and still successful. But them other people on the other spectrum have made it out of that mindset, that trapped mindset, and made that paradigm shift to begin to free their mind. And that's what we want to bring to y'all is just bring people who can relate to your story. You know what I'm saying? From all walks of life. Like,
once you make it relatable, it's more interesting to somebody, and then they want to learn more. You know?
Yeah, man, it's lovely. The journey is beautiful.
Definitely.
So where what you say? You just moved up here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
How long you was in Cali? How long you was in Cali?
I was out in Cali. I was in Oakland for like 3 years, I think, maybe like 3 years.
That's when you
Dolo,
came up with that, right?
Yeah, right. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I had it in mind back when I was in Virginia. Like pretty much a lot of the designs, different designs and graphics and everything that I have for the brand, years behind. Like,
right.
I had been planning on it. You know what I'm saying? Sketches and everything. Even some of the logos already done up. Like, I had these for years now.
Yeah.
And now I'm just to the point where now I'm figuring out exactly what I want to do with certain things and how I want to present. Because it's bigger than, you know what I'm saying? A lot of it is bigger than what people, you know what I'm saying, just seeing.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I want to maneuver it into, you know what I'm saying, the situation.
Right.
Put it in the game, and we finna go ahead.
Yeah, we working. Just know it, man. It's the whole brand, you know, building and merchandise and stuff. It is a thing that we're getting into, you know what I'm saying? But like the whole FreeMind Creative Group brand, for me and Tiny is bigger than that. It's bigger than us. It's to reach as many people as we can. And the name of this podcast is Grind is a Waste of Motherfucking Time was for a reason. Because what are you doing to get to where you want to be? You know? Like, you can create and talk about it and think about it all the time. Like you just said, it's been in the process for years and years and years.
Sitting on it.
But no action.
No action.
You know? And then once he, boom, snapped into it, got in that action, made the paradigm shift, changed the way he thought, the power of thought, you know what I mean?
That's big.
it's all coming into fruition. For both of us, you know, we've been talking about this for what, 18 months now?
Yeah.
About 18, 20 months. Been talking about this, and now it's going fast.
Like, soon as I came here, on the way here, the drive from Oakland to Tacoma.
Yeah.
Like, start moving, like, for sure.
It's going fast, man. Many of you who follow me, you know, on social media and stuff, y'all know about my Tuesday talks and like the information that I try to give and try to put out there and help people to, you know, like shift you to going to buy a certain book, you know what I mean? And just reading that book, or not a certain book, but those type of books to help you, you know what I mean? Like legit understand like how your emotions work and like how the power of thought works, like how your conscious and subconscious mind works. Right. It's all a alignment thing.
Instead of sitting back letting Facebook play with your emotions.
Yeah.
Statuses.
How was that being a photographer when you ain't creating or you weren't putting out no pictures and you just see everybody else continuing to go and go and go?
Shit, the real deal just had me stuck. Like, I'm seeing some fire shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like some good work out there, and I'm just not doing nothing. And it got to the point where I guess I was just like I said, I just had to say fuck it.
Where were you at mentally with that?
I was feeling like it wasn't moving fast enough, or like I wasn't doing something right. Like I knew what I wanted to do, but I just didn't know, I guess.
Yeah.
I just didn't know exactly the steps that I was gonna take, or you know what I'm saying? And then I'm just not putting shit into action for real. Sitting back, procrastinating.
Yeah. It be like that though, you know, and then you gotta find yourself.
For sure, yeah.
You know, that's what the same for me. You know my story, people. I moved up here in Washington in 2018, and from like February 2019, like this was the first time I had been alone. You know what I mean? Like in my life, my kids 2,000 miles away. Me and my ex-wife had just split. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was lonely as hell. I ain't know what was going on. I was in a new place, the furthest I've ever been. Luckily, bro was 1,100 miles south of me, and I could, you know what I mean, shoot down there. But I got into some dark spots, man, up here, you know, like contemplating suicide. Yeah. Mad crazy shit, you know.
Thoughts, like and it's from
I was trapped in my own story.
The thoughts, yeah.
Yep, I was trapped in my own story, man. And then, like, I started reading. I started going to therapy. And then I started, like, finding things I liked, like real estate. And then I started networking.
That can change. That's definitely a life changer. Once you find something that you like a passion. Once you find your passion, it's gonna change. It's gonna change because you're gonna definitely start working towards it.
Everything, man. It's such a beautiful journey. Like, I love it, yeah. This is the happiest I've ever been in my life. Besides, like, when my kids are born.
Yeah,
But
most
they
definitely.
bad, so.
All of them.
You know
All
what
the
I'm
kids bad.
Yeah, though, man. Like, once that happened about February 2019, like I found real estate, start paying for courses, and now I'm all about paying for education. You already know, you know what I'm saying?
Be dropping bread.
Like I pay for a course. If I think this course gonna help me, just give me one gem, I'm gonna pay for it. Like, I don't care. Because
sure.
that's how my life. That is what began to change my life. I got a associates in business management. Like, that helps me out a little bit now. Got a degree in gunsmithing. You know what I'm saying? But like that institutional school, they just taught me how to do some stuff. They didn't give me no action steps.
Right.
Once I start paying for courses from entrepreneurs that were actually doing it, like. And then I started putting action into it. Shit.
Now you got something to pass down to the motherfuckers you trying to help out.
And that's what we doing here, y'all. Like, we gonna bring these people to y'all. Y'all just gotta, soak the information up, take some notes. You know what I mean? It'll be a lot of people on this podcast that can definitely help you, touch you, give you some gems, and it's for free.
Definitely gonna be some gem droppers on here, I know.
It's for free, man. And so, like, back with my story, like, once I started paying for courses, like, I took a real estate course, I learned a little bit, did the 3 days for free, you know what I'm saying?
I still got to do it.
Like, no, not that. That's something different.
Oh, okay,
but
yeah.
The real estate thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking like February 2019. I did that real estate class, the little seminar, then boom, they were like, 2 bands for 3 days. We'll teach you some more. I said, yeah, let's do it. So I did that. I learned a little bit. A lot of people was like, man, it's a scam, blah, blah, blah. I didn't look at it that way. So I was already making my paradigm shift, and I didn't even know I was doing it.
So you was taking something from it.
Yeah,
where
bro.
They wasn't.
I went straight to YouTube after that. That's when I found wholesaling. You know what I mean? I already had that rental property, but I started to learn how to actually invest, how to use other people's money. I'm all about using other people's money when it comes to investments, y'all. If y'all want to, give your boy some money, we drop a contract, I got you. I make 10-12% on your money a year. You know what I'm saying? But I'm for real about that, too. Hey, but yeah, like, found YouTube, went on YouTube, start, researching some more. I was on YouTube like all day. Now I still don't watch TV. You know what I'm saying? It's either some got to be educational, right? Like, man, and boom, like, started trying to wholesale marketing. You know what I mean? Getting into it, and then my mama died. Boom, like, crushed me, crushed everything. Like, cause everything I always thought that like everything that I was doing was for my mom. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to change her life.
Yeah.
And like now her and my kids, but like now I grieved, you know what I'm saying? You grieved.
For sure.
We talked through that whole process, and then I shifted the thought of, like, when I think of my mom now, it's the happy thoughts. I get tears of joy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I found the good in it, and I just think, like, God was like, all right, bro, you doing it for her? She done her work on this earth. Like, she done helped a whole bunch of people. She done her work, and I need her more than you. So I want to see, do you really want it? And, man, once I started to think in that type of way, I went from thinking that entrepreneurship, like getting money, making money, all of that stuff was like what was made people happy. But I tell you what, bro, every single podcast I done listened to, every book I done read, the secret movies and everything, all of it go back to mindset. That's crazy. Like, and I started like looking for financial literacy and all of it, but it all start up here, man, and like freeing your mind, being open to information that people want to give you. You know what I mean?
Especially
like,
information about whatever it is that you trying to do. What you
Yeah,
looking to
for
do.
real. Like, or you can do it on your own, and it's just gonna take you longer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather get a shortcut. You feel me? But yeah, man, like it's been a heck of a journey, and then 2020 came, and everybody was like, "Hey, 2020, the year of clarity, woo woo woo, we gonna kill it this year." And I still ain't saying the 2021 is gonna be my year post either.
For real.
They out here scared.
Yeah.
So what you think, man? What you think about 2020 being the year of clarity?
If you take it that way, I guess, like, if you really sat down and tried to dig deep, you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
realize what was going on around you, what's going on, you know, say, and figuring yourself out. Like, if you feel like you've grown, I guess,
Yeah.
you had like some type of growth, and I guess it was like a sort of, maybe it could have been like some clarity.
Man, something like changing the perception changes your reality. So by you changing the way that you look at something, you change your reality. So my mentor, Travis Fox, Dr. Travis Fox, right? He gave me this scenario of you had a 4-way intersection and 2 cars head-on collision, right? And it's one person on each corner. How many different perspectives happened in that situation?
Shit. 4?
4. Think about it. It's 2 people driving. It's a person in each car driving. So that's 6 different perspectives that when that police officer come, he gonna have 6 different stories about that. But every one of those 6 perspectives is every one of those person's reality of what happened. So by you changing your perspective on each situation that you go into life and experience or encounter, you begin to shift and create what you want.
That's real.
Like that's how I've learned and what I do now. You know what I'm saying? I look at life on a whole nother, and you know this, man, I look at life on a whole nother spectrum.
Get out of the negative mindset. That's definitely big.
That negative pessimistic mindset, a thing.
You go stay there and manifest all of that. All them negative thoughts, all that negative energy, you go real deal sit in it.
Right. The universe gives us what we want, whether it's negative or positive.
If you want it, you ask for it, you go get it.
You gonna get it.
You go get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's definitely, that's real.
It ain't no bias. And God tell you, I feel your storehouse in abundance. You can't even, you know what I mean, imagine. And riches of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's...
If you go and accept it.
You got to accept it. Like, and you got to understand to get out of that, like, negativity, man. Like, be happy. Be peaceful. Like, be joyful. Like, hold that space. Like, just ask, like, what would it feel like for you to hold that space of peace, love, and happiness with yourself? You know what I mean? How do you see your life a year from now, like, if you're living in your purpose? You know what I mean? Like, that is it's a question that you look in the mirror and ask yourself. And if you feel it, if you hear it, if you see it, if you believe it, you just got to believe in yourself, and you could do whatever you want. I mean, look at you.
It's definitely real.
Who thought we'd be on a podcast right now or having our own podcast? Like,
yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
The power of thought. Like,
shout out to BD Local, man. Like,
most definitely.
Wonderful studio. You know what I mean?
Nice
like,
hookup.
letting us use this, and we definitely gonna create together and
build.
This home now, you know. But we doing it, man. Like, we took action in 2 months.
Right, and actually, in 2 months, and then we just had this meeting with them, right? Just a few days before you did before the podcast. You know.
It's crazy.
It's happening fast.
Like. That's why I do think 2020 is the year of clarity, because it was definitely the year of clarity for me. That's when I found the Architects of Being Academy. That's when I found Dr. Travis Fox, like my mentor Marshy within there. Like, dude, my life totally began to change when I started to learn that architectural blueprint of living life and starting from my emotions, architecting up. Like, completely changed my life, man.
Right.
You see it.
Same for me. Like everything that I was sitting back on that I knew I could do, but I just wasn't doing it. Once I started to do it, it just opened, like it real deal opened my eyes to so much more. Like
it's powerful.
Yeah, like there's no limit to what you can do. Like if you really want it, like if you believe in it, you can do it for sure.
For real. Time is infinite.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can always get more time. You just gotta hire people and pay them for their time. You know what I mean? But you definitely running out of time on your personal self. So I
make the most of it.
Man, what?
Make the most of it.
Are people really living, you think? Or are they just like on a day-to-day?
Day-to-day.
Like
dealing with it.
Like
day-to-day dealing with it. They living with it.
That was us though, right?
Yeah.
We was there.
We was there for sure.
And now is shit, we living.
For sure, for sure.
Welcome to paradise. The grass is greener over here.
It's definitely been a year of clarity. I have to say for myself though, like
yeah, you found yourself.
Eyes open for sure.
Yeah,
eyes open for sure.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Now
on a healthy journey, good.
That good, man.
Healthy journey.
Health is wealth, right?
Yep.
Eating good.
The healthier, the wealthier, for sure.
Pressed juices, you know what I mean?
All that.
We've completely like went into a different shift of life, and it's actually been really good. I feel better. You feel better?
I definitely feel better, and I was just gonna say, overall, it's a good feeling when you know you're doing something good for your body. Like everybody know that fruits and vegetables, you know,
right?
Like you learn this shit as a kid,
right?
Like that's the shit you need, you know. But everybody fall back from that with all the junk food and everything like that. That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, that's what we get on that. It'll be another shoot. But this is some of the stuff y'all gonna be getting, man.
Just start taking care of yourself.
We just wanted this first one was just us, you know what I mean, kicking it, letting y'all know who we are, you know what I'm saying, where we come from, us being brothers, you know, our story, and giving y'all a preview of what's to come, man. It's gonna be some good, great people on here that like with hella information that can help you get to where you want to go. You can, you know what I mean, tap in, ask questions, whatever.
Surround yourself with the people that you know what I'm saying, aspiring to be like.
For real.
For sure. And the people that's gonna be on here have been around bigger people. You know, like they know it's real. That's what it was. Like once you get a taste of that real life.
You take the red pill, you'll never go back.
You get a taste of the real life, my eyes gonna be open for sure.
Telling you, we got a within the academy BTU 360 / Kadeem. We're trained by Dr. Travis Fox, who this would be his first time teaching it in 2 years, man. It's gonna be good. I took the 21-day jump, architect and training, and now I'm in architect to mastery. And man, when I say the information, like crazy.
That's what I was talking about when I still gotta do the 2
It's crazy, yo. But it's coming, like, and I don't know. Life is good, man.
Most definitely.
You know? Hey, man, so we're going to wrap this up here. You know what I mean? You know the name of the podcast. But I do want to end it with, you know, something positive for you. And that's definitely, man, begin to change your perspective and you change your reality. The more hands you shake, the more money you make. Get out there and go network into the things that you want. You got something to say for the people?
Man, you hit it on the nail pretty much. And with this whole session, has been everything that I would be having to say right now. You know what I'm saying? Get to it, man. Just don't be lacking pretty much. Like put it away to everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just stop lacking, stop slacking, go ahead and get out there and make it happen.
Ooh, primo. We gotta write that down.
Yeah.
Hey, so you know what I mean? Thanks for tuning in to FreeMind Presents, you know, the Grinder, a waste of motherfucking time a podcast. Now we're gonna end this with a question though. Are you a grinder?
Or a motherfucking waste of time.
Shit. All right, y'all. We love y'all, man. Y'all be blessed and continue to create. Peace.